Greetings and salutations, you lovely degenerates, and welcome back to the Fuzzy Wallflower. I'm your host, Corey. It's that time of year again where everybody makes a resolution to be a better person, to start a new diet, or just, stay sober for January. And we're about a week in already, so if you got it this far, good on you. I've already kind of broken my diet. Went to the boat show the other day, and their choices of food are very limited on their low carb. But hey, it's okay. I got about 10,000 steps in, so hopefully I walked off some of it. So back to why you're here. I picked 3 mocktails from the vintage Trader Vicks Bartenders guide. They're a lot more cocktail-esque the way you make them compared to a lot of the newer styles. A lot of new ones are like smoothies and stuff, and these are basically like a cocktail without the alcohol. And so yeah, let's give them a shot. And as always, I am not a bartender, do not take any of this as bartender advice, so let's make some mocktails. First one I'm gonna make is a mock daisy Crusta. I'm just gonna make it right in the glass. It's pretty easy peasy. Start off with 2 limes, or probably about an ounce and a half of lime juice, so give or take. Next up, we're going to add 1 ounce of raspberry syrup. Then we're going to top it off with some club soda. And it says to fold about a half a teaspoon of grenadine. We'll just do a little bar spoon. Of course, it's going to sink right down to the bottom, right? Alright, I got a little straw. Give it a little stir. Now, my friends, is a mock daisy Crusta. And let's see what we got here. I think it's a little strong with the lime juice, or you could probably add a touch of simple syrup to kind of sweeten it up a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty good. I think you throw a little vodka in there, it'll be, be even better, but that's not why we're here. But yeah, that's a mock daisy Crusta. Next up, we have the Orgeat Fizz. It's just 3 ingredients. It's just lime, orgeat, and club soda. I think it'd be a nice little addition if you're doing tiki or beach drink type party, and you have friends around who don't drink. This is a nice little substitute because it's kind of Mai Tai-esque, I guess you'd say, without the rum. I don't know why you would drink it without rum, but that's not for me to judge. I'm just here to try this drink. Actually, juice of 1/2 lime. Ounce and a half of orgeat. And chicken time. And we'll top it off with some club soda. And now, my friends, is an Orgeat Fizz. Hence the bubbly nature. Wonder what this thing tastes like. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit sweet, but God, it's pretty yummy. I can see making those anytime if you don't really feel like making a whole drink, or making for friends who don't drink. If you have friends who don't drink, you might as well get rid of them. So yeah, that is an Orgeat Fizz. And last but not least, we're going to do the Angostura Fizz. Yeah, they weren't too creative on their naming conventions. I guess anything like tonic water or club soda was pretty much a fizz. Hey, but it is what it is. So let's just start at the top. This one has egg whites in it, so we'll put the egg white in the smaller container, so that way in case I accidentally break it, I can do it again. And we'll squeeze 1 lime, probably about 1 ounce of lime juice roughly. About 1 teaspoon of grenadine. We got 1 whole ounce of Angostura. See if I can take this top off. Ooh. And we got 1/2 ounce of cream. And you got the cream and the lime, so I wouldn't let this sit for too long or it'll curdle. Now, shaking time. And we top it off with some club soda. And then, my friends, is Angostura Fizz. That's a wild looking color. It reminds me like something out of the 70s. I don't know. Like somebody's bad suit. That's interesting flavors going on there. Yeah, I'm just not so sure about it. I don't know if I'd waste the Ango making it again, but it may be up your alley. Who knows? Or you got some friends with some wild taste, or just want to try something different. I say at least try it once, and then you can decide if you hate it or not. I know I've already made up my mind. But yeah, that's the Angostura Fizz. Now, my friends, are 3 vintage mocktails from the Trader Vicks Bartenders Guide. The Mock Gazy Crusta, yeah, it's pretty good. And sweeten it up a little bit, probably a whole lot better. The Orgeat Fizz, I really dug it. And I could see drinking it just went out for like having alcohol anytime. Angostura Fizz, well, it's a little lacking on my behalf, but hey, that is why we're here. We're here to try new things and see why things get left to time and some things stick around. The nice thing, these are all like lime and club soda drinks, so they're pretty easy peasy. You can play around with them. On the Mock Gazy Crusta, I saw they were using pineapple juice for one variation and lemons for another variation. So yeah, you could definitely play around with these and get something, add fruit to it if you want, depending on who you're making them for. But yeah, it's all right. Well, in the meantime, you know what to do. Cheers.